Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name's Max, and I'm here with another Pauper League. And today I'm going to be playing the infamous Chatterstorm. So, Modern Horizons 2 is out. I'm finally getting to play with some of the new cards, so I'm stoked to get into this one. Before I get into the deck tech and everything, let me shout out my channel real quick. It's youtube.com/snapbolt. Go check it out. There's a link down below to go to the channel and to subscribe. I really appreciate it if you subscribe, throw a like on this video, and you can comment down below. All that helps me out. You can also ring the bell after you subscribe if you want to know when my new content comes out. New content coming out pretty much every day. So thank you for supporting me in that way. I appreciate it, and let's get right into this video. Okay, so this is a Chatterstorm, literally Chatterstorm storm deck, and people have not come to a consensus on the best build of a Chatterstorm deck yet. And I've been looking at a lot of lists, and I kind of wanted to just try like this black red version to start. And let me just get into the deck, and then I'll kind of explain why I wanted to build the deck this way. So this is not my list. I basically took this list. I think it's the exact 75 from the most recent challenge that was posted. And this deck, I think top aided. I don't even really remember if it was this one that top aided or something else, but I do remember liking this list. And this is why. It's basically just like has all this black card draw and Sign in Blood and Night's Whisper. But then other than that, you're not playing like Ponders and Preordained. You're just playing all the good black rituals and Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, and then you have a tutor card and Shred Memory. So I guess I should start a little farther back. If you don't understand, this deck is entirely based around Chatterstorm. 2 mana sorcery, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token, but it has Storm. So basically the strategy of this deck is just a storm deck. You're trying to play as many spells as you can as early as possible. And you can go like Lotus Petal, Dark Ritual, Rite of Flame, draw cards, Cabal Ritual, Seething Song, Manamorphose. And then you go first day of class, 2 mana instant. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it and it gains haste. So you play first day of class, you learn, sure, you get an intro to prophecy, and then you just play Chatterstorm after that, and all your squirrels are 2/2 hastes, and you just kill them. So you can win as early as turn one, but generally I think you're going to be winning turn three or four. But again, I kind of like this deck. You're just playing the good black card draw, and then so many rituals, so many mana sources. Yes, only 14 lands, but look at this. 4 Lotus Petal, 4 Dark Ritual, 4 Rite of Flame, 4 Cabal Ritual, 4 Seething Song. This deck can make so much mana. And again, a lot of times, imagine you play against Burn, you know they're not going to kill you turn one, turn two. You can just wait and then build up some resources, then go off. Yeah, we struggle against certain things. We can die to some hate, but we can also just go off early enough to dodge hate. That's the plan. Um, so Shred Memory is kind of like glue for this deck because you make so much mana. 3 mana for Transmute should be reasonable. And you're basically never casting this. You just transmute for a 2-cost card. So generally either going to be first day of class or Chatterstorm. And you could always just get like a card draw spell or an extra Manamorphose or Ritual. But generally you're finding additional Chatterstorms and first day of class. That's basically the deck. You just have Star to add Storm and to fix your mana. Other than that, that's I think I've went over every single card. Again, it's just rituals, card draw, and then combo pieces, and a little mana fixing mix in. The mana base is interesting in this deck. 2 swamps. I do like playing a couple basics because some people are playing cleansing wildfire and stuff in the main. So having a couple basics is huge. Plus, just a couple untapped lands when you naturally draw them can help you go off a turn earlier. And then 4 Peat Bog. This is a ETB tap land, and then tap remove. It comes with 2 counters, and then you tap to remove a counter, add 2 mana. But after you remove the second counter, it dies. So this is basically just like a tap land, and then it adds 2, then adds 2 and dies. But you don't care if it dies if you win the game. And these are even more all in. They enter the battlefield tapped, and they tap for 1 mana, and then you sacrifice them and can add 2 mana. So this is a red one produces green black when you sack it, and this is a black one produces blue red when you sack it. Those are just the best options. So yeah, pretty interesting mana base, and just really interesting deck. Sideboard a couple intro to prophecies for these first day of class, And then we have a mini tutor package to go with Shred Memory of one Flaring Pain, one Weather, one Echoing Decay, four Gut Shot. I think this is mostly for, is it Cart Clan Shaman? Is that the name of the card? The one red, 1/1 from Affinity, where you sack an artifact to deal one to creatures without flying. So I think you need Gut Shot to just kill that card, then go off. Plus, Gut Shot is a free spell, which is nice when you're storming, and then just a bunch of Pyroblast to play around counters. And okay, I think that's enough. Went through the deck. I'm just excited. Let's jam. Let's get some turn one win, shall we? See you in round one. Hey, round one, we're against Mana Man Van Turk. And you know what? This hand actually looks fine. I'm gonna keep. See what we're up against. Mana Man plays different decks, so be interesting to see what they're on. Just gonna try to make a bunch of mana and then Chatterstorm. Okay, blue black, probably Delver. Might just be able to go off on turn two here. Because I can make 3 mana, play a bunch of Seething Songs, play Chromatic Stars, and just make a big Chatterstorm. I think I'm going to go for it. I want to go off as early as possible. The problem is blue-black decks often play like 3 Echoing Decay main to fight this deck, but what I'm going to try to draw first day of class, but I think waiting longer isn't good for me, so I'm just going to try to go off here. Ooh, another Lotus Petal is nice. I don't need to play this yet, but I mean, I can. I'm just going to go off this turn, or again, try to. So this is my first game ever with the deck. I don't know if I said that already. Just go Seething Song, Star. Then we can add black with the first one, and then we can add green with the next ones. Okay, there's a Dark Rit. Let's just go Star first. Doesn't really matter. Dark Rit, add green. Need to find a first day of class here would be ideal. I guess I can add red because I'm going to add a bunch of black mana here. Add red. Draw first day of class? No, but another Chatterstorm is good. I should have added another green to play around that, but I'm just going to hope they don't have Echoing Decay. I'm just going to go all in here. Might as well. I can't always yield to it. Sweet. Turn two combo. Just missed the first day of class. But what, we made 21 squirrels, so they need a blocker, and they're gonna basically need Echoing Decay here. So if they have it, I lose. If they don't have it, they probably lose. Okay, they have it. And that's what this deck does. All right, I think Duress is good. Pyroblast also seems pretty good. Again, I don't really know how to sideboard because I've never played the deck before. Can take out a Shred Memory. I can take out, even though Seething Song was decent there, I think I can take out one or two. 4 Pyroblast is just a lot. And some Cabal Writs as well. So just take out like rituals. This is a lot of sideboard. I don't know if I'm supposed to have that many. Took out a Shred Memory. Yeah, I'm not even supposed to do that either. Like, what else am I bringing in Pyroblast if not like for this type of matchup? Do I just side out Seething Song entirely and go a little bit lower to the ground? I mean, Seething Song adds a ton of mana. I like having at least 2. Should I cut Cabal Ritual entirely? This adds a bunch of black mana too. I don't really want to cut a first day of class either because I can win like on turn 1 or 2 with that. Like imagine if I had first day of class, that draw, I would have been able to win. I would have just done like 40 damage. This is tough. I'm not sure what my last cut should be. I don't really want to cut the card draw. Again, I could cut Shred Memories and just rely on this card draw because This is pretty expensive, especially post board. All right, I'm not really sure how to sideboard. Like I said, first game with the deck, we went off and it just wasn't quite enough, but still pretty cool. Deck did its thing. All right, all I have is one swamp here. Man, I needed one more mana source here. I think this just has to be a mulligan. Unfortunate, but it does. Okay, and this is going to be a keep. I'm just going to try to draw cards at some point. Definitely keeping this hand. And that is why they play 3 Echoing Decay main. All right, let's keep. Man, I don't really want to put back Chatterstorm. So I can make 5 mana on turn 1. And then I can go draw, draw. I could just get Ultra Greedy and put back Duress because I need mana and I need card draw. I think I like keeping both card draw spells. Man, I like keeping the Duress too. And binning the Rituals seems pretty greedy as well. I guess I could bin one of the card draw spells and then just lead turn 1 Swamp Duress and then go off like a bit later. This is like where a lot of the decision making comes into play with this deck, I think, in like your mulligan decisions and what you put back. This is where you can gain equity with the deck, which is where I'm struggling. I think I want Terrace, right? All right, I'm just putting back a card draw spell. Not sure about this. I could also wait on the Duress, but I want more mana on future turns. Let's just Duress right now. Echoing Truth, Blue Elemental Blast, Ninja, and Spell Stutter Sprite. Might just have to try to go off next turn. It's not likely to work, but just take Echoing Truth and then just hope we can make a bunch of squirrels next turn. What I can do is I can go 1 Dark Rit, Night's Whisper, and then I can have a mana left over. So this is what I have to try to do. I just need to find something to make green mana here. Okay, it's Manamorphose. That doesn't work, but I can Sign in Blood. So I can keep going off. And we fizzle. So I think I'm going to lose now. I needed a Chromatic Star or something else. I needed some land to produce another color of mana. Okay, well, there's what I need, but that's not till next turn. Now they're going to have Spell Stutter Sprite. Maybe I can go off through that. They have Blue Elemental Blast as well. Ugh. This is going to be rough. Ash Barrens. They're going to play this island. They're not playing Preordain. Wow. It's bad for me. I think I just have to keep waiting at this point. Okay, let's just play Night's Whisper. They can't Spell Stutter that right now. Okay, this is good. The problem is Spell Stutter Sprite. I guess they can play Spell Stutter end of turn and then ninja it back, but then that's kind of risky for them to do. Yeah, they just don't do anything. I still might be able to win here. Now they have to preordain to look for lands, most likely. If they have another island, I'm in trouble because they can have Spell Stutter plus Blue Blast up here. Yeah, Mana Man's a good player. I'm just in trouble. Why don't I lead Dark Ritual right now and see what happens? They're probably going to Spell Stutter this. They do. So they also have a Blue Elemental Blast. So I can go Dark Ritual, resolve it. They're going to Ninja back Spell Stutter here. So I'm just in a lot of trouble. Go add blue red with sulfur vents. Oh man. And then I guess I can go man. Oh, yeah, they also have blue blast. I'm just in so much trouble. I have to like try to do something, I think, though. I don't know if this is gonna just do anything at all. I don't know if this is the right line either. Let's add red, draw. And then I think I go for Rite of Flame to start. Or do I just go Manamorphose and then just play a small Chatterstorm? I guess I could have added green and then just Chatterstormed right now. Guess I'm gonna just try to Manamorphose right now. And then just Chatterstorm if they let this resolve, but yeah, they're just not going to. I just I don't think I played that well necessarily. I should have just added green off the Chromatic Star and then just Chatterstormed, made 5/1/1s. Because now I'm in trouble again. Don't like this. Now they have spells that are up again. Pyroblast. Guess I need to just wait. I messed up here. This was inexperience with the deck for sure. But I think I was in trouble this game regardless. They just had too much interaction. I think I'm dead. I'm at 10. They have a spell stutter plus 7 cards in hand, and they have 6 mana. There's no way. We'll just go on to the next one. Again, you can learn along with me here. Knight's Whisper. That's just not going to do it at all. They're just going to counter this with Spell Stutter Spray. Would be kind of crazy if they choose to just let it resolve. I'm not sure why they wouldn't just fire off a Spell Stutter. I mean, I guess I still do have 6 cards in hand, but not sure that's going to be enough. Wow, they let it resolve. I guess they're thinking to Spell Stutter, one of my more expensive spells. Should I go for Knight's Whisper? I think so. Not really sure about this either. So now if I Rite of Flame, they're just going to counter that. There's nothing I can do. They just Spell Stutter this, I lose. Yep. I felt dead just like this entire game. Oops. Yeah, the first game was closed, but this is not closed here. I think I didn't play optimally, but I don't know if I had I think my better line was to Chatterstorm for 5 off the Chromatic Sphere. I think that was my mistake. But I think the lines I took before that were reasonable. Echoing Decay. All right. GG's. All right. Quick loss to Mana Man. That was a thrashing. But still went off on turn 2, made 21 squirrels on turn 2, game 1, and then just got meta there by Echoing Decay. So that'll happen. Nice. Still fun. I'll see you in round 2. All right, round 2 against Patty JJ. Would you like to play first? Yes. Um, do we go? Do we go in? We have Lotus Petal, Dark Crit, and Knight's Whisper, and we have to hit something. Oh, it's close. I just don't think that's enough. There's no way to get red mana after getting black mana. So let's just mull. Generally going to need some number of lands. All right, this looks good. This looks like a turn 2 potential win. So I think I want to just put back. I was gonna say Lotus Petal, but I think I might need that. Because if I have only 3 mana and it's all black mana, then I go play Chromatic Star on 2. I guess I could, yeah, I need to go turn 1 Peat Bog, then turn 2. I can go Swamp. I have 3 mana. Chromatic Star down to 2 mana. So I need the Lotus Petal actually. I think I need to put back Star and then just make a bunch of squirrels on turn 2. I guess I could have put back Seething Song. They kept 7. I think this deck does this a lot where you don't fully go off, but you just make a bunch of squirrels really early and then it is what it is. Okay. So let's go to play Swamp, play Lotus Petal, play Seething Song, play Manamorphose, play Lotus Petal, play Chatterstorm. Play Seething Song. So this will add 5 red mana, then I'll have 5 red, 1 black, but I can Manamorphose for whatever. And I have a Lotus Petal as well. Sure. They're just F6 here. Okay, Manamorphose. I guess I'm adding green green. Doesn't really matter. I guess I could add green black. I'll just add green green. Green green. Rite of Flame. Petal. Chatterstorm. That's all we got. 6/1/1s on turn 2. Is that enough? It's not necessarily enough. We needed the first day of class. Maybe I should have waited longer, but I didn't really want to. If they have Augur of Bolas here, it's going to be rough. And I can start slowly building up to Storm again. Venture deeper? What? Is this mono blue mill in the O1 bracket? And a weird deck choice? Weird card choice? Okay, well, they can stop 1 damage a turn with that. Off to the races. Okay. I'm just going to attack an F6. We haven't had like the all out early combo yet. I mean, imagine a first day of class there, attack for 12, and then like on turn 2 on the play, attack for 12 is pretty dumb. We didn't quite get there, but still made 6 power on turn 2, and that was like with fizzling essentially on a mulligan. So if they just have random mill cards, it's just not going to be enough. If they have some way to deal with the squirrels, maybe, but I've thought about like brews of this card, but it just never made the cut. It is a cool card because you get to mill a little bit and then you get a blocker, but just don't know if that does anything. Omen of the Sea. All right, I just have no clue what's happening on the opponent's side here. Waiting for them to scry. That's one thing I don't like about playing decks like this is I really like playing the blue decks because you're always like, okay, like what is my next line? What's my next play? And here I'm just like Chatterstorm, here's my 6 squirrels. Can you beat it? And then it's like now I'm just sitting here waiting. I can't do anything except attack, F6, attack, F6. I don't have any decisions for the rest of the game. So all my decisions are like compounded into my opening hand and like what I put back after mulliganing. It's just not as fun for me. And they bottomed on Omen and then didn't hit a land. I wonder if they're mono blue. If they're mono blue mill, it should be a good matchup. Bubble Snare, a squirrel. Bubble Snare is actually a cool card. I wonder if they have something that cares about having permanence in play. Double Bubble Snare. That's cool. This card is sweet. I wonder if they have some way to like flicker stuff, or don't know if they're going to care about devotion or anything. So I'm only attacking for 3 here. Opponent's kind of doing it. They have 6 cards in hand. I need to draw Night's Whispers and stuff like that. I'd have to stack my Peat Bog, but I guess that's only for Sign in Blood. Another Omen of the Sea. I hope I don't lose. To Secret Keeper, double Bubble Snare, double Omen. They're just not hitting lands? Look, I wonder what their win con is. Is it nil? So as far as sideboarding, I think we can also bring in Duress Quad Pyroblast again. And then just that's it. So they omened, played land, played Secret Keeper as a blocker, did not choose to mill. Now I'm only attacking for 2. Ball Rip. Yeah, we need our card draw spells. I'm assuming they have counters as well, so at some point they're going to stop tapping out. Okay, hit them down to 5. See, 6 squirrels on turn 2 just isn't quite enough. 7, 8, or 10 squirrels just makes such a big difference. Imagine if that was an Augur Bolas, though. I just couldn't attack. Which art is better? I like the old Bucket Island. This one's cool, but it's not great. I actually do like this big whirlpool. Oh, here's the combo. Gets +1/+1 in flying, and they draw 2, discard 1. I feel like I'm just playing against a super budget random deck, and I'm probably gonna lose. Do they have like Jace's Erasure also? Oh man, this is brutal. Oh, Spined Megalodon? What is happening? Oh my god, 1/5 flying. I can't beat that. Another 0-4. Just cannot beat these 0-4s. 1/5. Way too strong. How can my 1/1 beat a 1/5? There's no way. I just can't attack. I would only hit for 1 damage and lose a squirrel. I literally don't have attacks. Sign in Blood. Night's Whisper. They have 4 cards left. They have 2 omens to scry with. I'm just going to keep F6ing. They're probably going to play like a Mole Drifter or something here. I just don't understand the collection of cards in their deck. There's Pop Quiz. Oh god. Are they going to get... are they going to loot? Or are they going to get like an elemental summoning or something and just kill me with that? Fractal summoning. Jeez. Why Merfolk Secret Keeper though? That I don't understand. Do they have Ninja? I don't know. I guess if I draw, one of my best draws is also first day of class, because I can just go ritual, 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 play my hand, then play first day of class. I guess they just would counter the first day of class. But I don't even know if they have counters in their deck. Witness of Tomorrow? This is just a random deck. I don't even know if they have counterspell, to be honest. Seething Song, okay. They're down to 5. They have a fractal summoning in their hand. I'm able to draw, a little bit of gas here. I can still win this game, but it's slowly starting to slip away. They're just what is this card called? Rousing Reed. They're just playing Rousing Reed just for value. Oh my god. I mean, I guess I'm just bringing in Pyroblast. There's the fourth Secret Keeper. Maybe that's just to buy time. Brine Giant. Okay. Jeez. Like I'm saying, please don't let me lose to this random assortment of blue cards. They haven't shown a counterspell yet. Okay, there's a Shred Memory. That's what I want to see. I can transmute for, I suppose, first day of class. Do I want to wait a turn? I can wait one more turn. I mean, they haven't shown to have counterspell yet, and maybe they'll tap out for a big fractal summoning. Then I can also see what I draw for my draw step. I'm going to wait one more turn. I could have just transmuted now, but again, I think I'd rather wait because I don't think mana is going to be my problem. I can play all my rituals out and then transmute the Shred Memory. So they have three cards. I mean, they can easily have Counterspell. I think I'm supposed to block Brine Giant here. Because I kind of need to go off here to win. They don't have Counterspell in their deck. That's insane. They have to, right? And you can only transmute as a sorcery, so I cannot transmute later. Okay, there's the Chatterstorm. So let's start with the Dark Writ. Cabal Writ. I'm just going to try to play all my rituals, then transmute Shred Memory, then play Chatterstorm. They must have a counterspell the way they're like pausing for so long here, but maybe they're just trying to make it look like they do. Cancel? Okay, this is just a new player or something. Okay. So now we know. Am I supposed to sack my lands? Or do I not even need to? I mean, I suppose I should. I don't think it's doing anything to keep them. Cabal Rip. Cancel, huh? Instead of counterspell. I mean, maybe it's probably just a new player and they just don't know the game that well. They don't know that they can get counterspell for super cheap. So that's probably what's happening here. It says black green. Let's cast Lotus Petal. Should I just add red with this? I suppose. Let's just go Rite of Flame. I wonder if they have another cancel. Seething Song. Oh, I should have left one red floating at least. That was a mistake. Doesn't really matter too much. Transmute. Oh, I should have used one less black there. Again, doesn't really matter. I'm going to get first day of class. And then play it. I also... Oh no, I couldn't have added any green mana yet. See if they counter this. I'm not expecting them to, but I guess they are going to. Cancel. Okay. Guess I could have played first day of class earlier and see if I wanted to continue to go off, but I don't really think that's a good line. I think this is just better because I can just go for lethal here. They have one card in hand and it's Fractal Summoning, so they're just going to play that. And I might just have enough because they're going to have, I have 10, 13 attackers. They're at 5, and they're not going to have enough blockers. So if they don't draw anything, they're dead. Because they're gonna have 6 potential blockers with a fractal, and I have 13 attackers. They have to block 9 of them, so it's just not enough. Capture sphere. Okay, that doesn't do it either. Yeah, it's just they just have a random assortment of cards, but yeah, we still almost didn't get there. They're smart to counter the first day of class, but yeah, I mean, come on. This is not exactly the testing I want to play against. So this is going to be a fractal summoning for 2, and then I just attack. So we were able to get there game 1 against this random deck. Let's just attack with all. The squirrels eventually got there. Jeez. Okay. They're going to make some blocks, and then they die. No reason to Manamorphose. They have 0 cards in hand. So yeah, looks like just a collection of cards that they own. Because again, cancel is just so far from playable. Okay. We still barely had enough. Jeez. Okay. Pyroblast should be good though. I don't even know if I really need to rest. Maybe I just don't want to rest. Is that hilarious? Just have the Pyroblasts? Yeah, I think I'm going to just start with just the Pyroblast in this matchup. I don't want to change too much and dilute my plan. So maybe a Shred Memory. Seething Songs are pretty expensive. And a Cabal Writ. Just keep some of each. I like to make cuts like this. Let's go. Let's go game 2. They might have just not sideboarded. Because I sideboarded pretty quick. So I can add black, green, and that's all I can do right now. I think this is just not enough. They mulligan to 6 as well. We're going to 5. We have 0 mana sources. At least that, yeah, I mean, this is basically a 0 mana source hand. Wow. Not even Lotus Petals or Rituals or anything. Okay. Let's keep this. I have to put back 2 cards. Jeez. Can put back Lotus Petal, Shred Memory, I guess. Put back Lotus Petal, but that seems a little bit greedy. Okay. They kept 6. I mean, I feel like I'm in trouble this game. I almost just want to, like, if I don't go off early, almost just want to go to game 3 and try to get a keepable hand, but I should fight. I can wait because if all they have is cancels, I might just be able to pick my spot here. Okay, there's a Dark Writ. So I can go Dark Ritual, Night's Whisper. I can just play Chromatic Star right now. And then I can always go Dark Writ, Night's Whisper next turn. Sure. Not in a huge rush here, like I said. I do want to try to draw more lands because most of my lands are tap lands. So. Wonder if they do have Counterspell in their deck. They're not playing this? Oh, they are. Okay, there's another land. So now I'm just going to wait again, I think. I could have Chatterstorm there, but yeah, I think I'd rather wait. I can also just draw Pyroblasts. I can just cast the Night's Whisper here. Or if they don't do anything, I'm not going to do anything. Okay, first day of class. Just pass. If they're just going to leave up cancel indefinitely, then that's fine. I can just wait and draw Pyroblast at some point. Don't really want my Night's Whisper to get canceled. Should I play this out? Kind of feel like yes. If they want to cancel this, that's fine. Okay. Just pass the turn. I also now have 2 cards sitting there in these chromatic stars. Omen of the Sea, sure. Yeah, again, this is just not really what I wanted to play against. But I'm saying that, and we could easily lose this match. Just random blue mid-range mash we're playing against here. Funnily enough, if they don't play another land, I'm gonna jam because I don't think they have counterspell if they have multiple cancels. There's so many things you could play at 3 mana over cancel. But again, they're just playing cards they have, and they probably had the land this whole time. So I'm expecting a cancel here. Oh, maybe not. Pop quiz right now. Okay. So I'm just going to go off here. Intro to Annihilation to play on my land or something? Okay. So I got to make sure I don't mess up this turn, but I should be able to first day of class into Chatterstorm here, which is so much better than just Chatterstorming. Getting all 2/2 hastes rather than just 1/1s, that's a massive, massive difference. Another Chatterstorm, nice. All right, let's go. Dark Ritual. Add green, draw. There's a Cabal Writ. Okay, I need to have one more permanent go to the graveyard. So let's just Lotus Petal, add green. I don't know if I'm doing this in the exact right order, but I don't think it matters. Cabal Writ, Night's Whisper. And there's Manamorphose. Okay, let's add red mana. Draw. There's a Pyroblast. Seething Song. Wait, do I need to leave any black mana? No, because I have a Manamorphose. Let's just go Manamorphose. Add black, black. And then I can go. I have 7 mana now, so I can already play all of these. I guess I can go. Let's see, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I have 1, 2, I have 7, 8, 9. So I can't quite play Intro to Prophecy, but I still think I have lethal here. So let's just go Pyroblast, this, and then go first day of class. This is why I also thought about playing 1 Environmental Science in the sideboard if you were choked on mana a little bit. So 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I do have enough. Oh no, this enters tapped. Okay, so I don't have enough. So I just go Chatterstorm, Chatterstorm, and then I think I have lethal. I can yield to this. Okay, so we successfully comboed for the first time here. And super lethal. Nice. So that was a pretty cool draw. I think waiting is good with this deck, as we saw there, because being able to wait and then fully combo is nice. But I think against other meta decks, like you're not gonna have the luxury of just being like I'll just wait until like turn 6 like we did there, because then your opponent's just like, okay, well, I'll just have 4 counter spells up, or draw into my Echoing Decays with my Ponders and Preordains, and like you just don't have the luxury. Like against Mana Man, I knew they were had Echoing Decay. Like I just knew it. Like that's what everyone's playing now, and I just felt like I had to just make a bunch of 1/1s, hope they didn't have it. But if I waited, they just had more time. Nice, we're playing against Barf. It's a really nice opponent. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's not great, but we have a couple tap lands, and we'll just see what we can do here. They're usually on blue black Delver, blue black Fae. Guess I lead Peatbog here. Then I'll play Sulfur Vents. Just keep waiting for now. Again, I'm expecting them to be on Fae. Sulfur Vents go. This deck is actually pretty easy to pilot, I feel like. I guess it's hard to play, to make mulligan decisions and play properly around hate, but other than that, it's relatively easy to pilot as far as just like if your opponent can't interact, to just sequence and just ritual and draw cards isn't as hard as some storm decks. But this is just going to be so tough here. Brainstorm, Shuffle, get Swamp. They might have Echoing Decay as well. They're just not doing anything. It's not good for me. I'm not going to try to go off yet. There's no real reason to. I wonder if this deck needs like to adopt any like main deck duresses or anything, and I wonder if these lands are better than just playing a bunch of swamps or something. Maybe there's a different way to build the deck. I'm just gonna keep waiting. Again, if I just go for like a first day of class, it's just gonna get countered 100%. Like he's not doing anything. There's no way. There's just no chance. I just have to wait. And I'll just play out a Lotus Petal. Okay, there's a Delver finally. Night's Whisper. Okay, I like Night's Whisper. Why don't I just start with that? Not really planning to fully go off here, so I guess I can just tap Peatbog, Night's Whisper, because I may want to try to go off depending on what I draw. I don't really care about using one counter off one of my Peatbogs. Okay, there's a second first day of class. Now things are getting interesting. I can still wait a little bit longer, I think, because I can play both of these. Now they kind of have to counter both first day of class, so I can start getting Intro to Prophecies off them. So now I'm actually just making so much mana here. Okay, there's Snuff Out. That doesn't really do anything. They have a clock. They might have multiple counters. So it is most likely blue-black Delver and not blue-black Fae. They might only have one counter up here. Do I go for the double first day of class? I could just start the turn by playing a first day of class and maybe even playing a second one before casting rituals. Like I could just go first day of class right now, see if it resolves. It's probably gonna get countered, and then just try to play a second one. I think I like that. I don't think I need even more mana, so why don't I just go first day of class. They could easily have Echoing Decay. That's the problem. I want to play this first again, if that's not making sense. I want to play this first to see if it's going to resolve. And then I'm going to play my Intro to I'm going to play a Ritual or two and then Intro to Prophecy. But I want to see if this resolves before committing more spells, basically. Okay, so it resolved. That's a good sign. So now I'll go Dark Ritual. I wonder when they're gonna bite. Maybe they're just not going to. I guess I can play this Intro to Prophecy now. I can also play a Chromatic Star first. See if they like spell stutter this or something. Can add green mana, draw. See what I draw. I don't have a Chatterstorm yet. There's a Night's Whisper. All right, why don't we play that? I'm surprised they let the first day of class resolve. There's a Swamp. It's another non Swamp is another non like Chatterstorm or Transmute card. I need to find one of those. So let's go play Swamp. I kind of want to activate Threshold here. So maybe I play these Rite of Flames actually first. It's not bad. Let's just do that. Let's go add that Rite of Flame. I guess I could have sacked the Peat Bog as well. Maybe that would have been better. Let's go Cabal Ritual. And then Intro to Prophecy. They probably have Echoing Decay here. That's really the problem. Bottom. Do I top this? Maybe I just bottom it. Bottom, bottom. Another first day of class. Jesus. That's not what I wanted to see. Ball Rit. Gonna play another first day of class here. Maybe they counter this one because this can kind of play around Echoing Decay. Should I just add red mana with this? I should have Rite of Flamed first, actually. Guess I'll just Intro to Prophecy right now. Because if I don't find anything on this, I'm kind of boned. Sign in Blood. I guess I'm topping that. It's bottom, top. Let's go Swamp. Sign in Blood. Running out of gas pretty quick here. Oh no! Oh man. Add 2 mana. Star. Storm count 12. Add red mana with this, I guess. Even a Chatterstorm now. Wow, I just fizzled. I just totally fizzled. I am so dead. I was even gonna lose here even if I didn't fizzle. That sucked. I had a lot of outs there. Just couldn't find a Chatterstorm or Shred Memory. And I lose now. Okay, Night's Whisper. Do they just not have counterspells? Like, what's happening? I'm at 6, so I have to do something next turn. Now this first day of class doesn't even get anything because I only have 2 Intro to Prophecy in the board. Crazy. I mean, maybe they just have Echoing Truth in their hand. They thought Scout would target me and mill a Chatterstorm. Sure. So I go to 3. Then I need to go off through like multiple pieces of interaction. All right, I just literally can't do anything. Jeez. That was rough. There's a Shred Memory. That was disgusting. All right. I think I need all the interaction. I think I like kind of how I've been sideboarding. I don't really know though. I can just do this. Also, am I supposed to also bring in Gutshot against? Oh no, they're Delver. They're not Fey. Okay. Am I supposed to bring in Gutshot against Spellstutter Sprite as well? That's crazy. I guess maybe boarding out Lotus Petal can be reasonable as well. Again, in these like kind of grindier matchups. You just have to commit a lot into 3 mana for Seething Song, which is why I'm siding it out. All right, let's keep. I think I'm going to lead Peat Bog so I can just Night's Whisper on 2 if I want. This hand seems pretty good to me. And then I'll probably play Sulfur Vents next turn and Night's Whisper. There's a Lotus Petal and a Duress too. Wow. It's really good. So now I'm going to be able to go off with pretty good protection here. Eventually. I don't have Chatterstorm yet. Are they going to tap out? Looks like it. They're going to Duress me. Well, that's annoying. Are they just going to take first day of class? Or are they going to take some of my interaction? I guess it depends what they have. They take Duress. And they play Delver. Okay. Well, if I draw a Chatterstorm here, I don't. I mean, I can just Pyroblast this while they're tapped out to buy time, but I would have to sack a land or a Lotus Petal. I don't want to sack too many of my lands here. Maybe I should have played Geothermal Crevasse, so I could have had Pyroblast up. Again, I don't... Maybe I just ignore Delver. I think that's a better line. And should I play Lotus Petal? I think I need the Storm as well. Okay, I'm just going to pass. I can Pyroblast it over later if I want to. I think it's better to ignore it for now. That was crazy how many cards we saw last time. Oh, Blue Blast from them? That's disgusting. I mean, I can counter that with Pyroblast, but still, it is definitely disgusting. Another Crevasse. Just gonna keep waiting. I could just Manamorphose right now, but it's kind of hard to do it with Pyroblast up. Just gonna let that resolve too. Again, I'm just gonna have to try to go off like next turn or something. Oh, they missed a land drop, huh? That might be to my benefit. Thought Scour themselves. Now I could just Pyroblast this. I can also Pyroblast the Thought Scour. Because they can't interact. I can just ignore the Delver. Then they have to draw bad cards. They don't get to draw lands, potentially. Don't hate just countering this Thought Scour. And then all I have is a Pyroblast for their Hydroblast. It's just I just can't let them set up. I'm gonna take this weird line. I want them to have to draw bad cards. Tap mana. Yep. So they drew one bad card. They can ponder shuffle here. They choose to not shuffle. They play a tap land, and then now they shuffle. Okay. But now they just have Hydroblast up. So I think I need to try to go off on my turn here. I don't have that much mana, but I can sack my lands to get Threshold. Oh, no. Okay, well, it's going to be rough. Second Duress here is brutal. That was pretty much worst case scenario. They should just take first day of class, I think. Yeah. Okay. Gotta top deck something here. Another first day of class? Manamorphose, okay. That is potentially something. This is green, black. So I can add blue, red, and go Manamorphose, Manamorphose. Just, I have to try to do something right now. They have a Hydroblast. I could just kill Delver and then just keep waiting, but I think now is my best chance. Let's go red, black, I suppose. Could just go red, red. Okay, there's a Sign in Blood. So these can add red or green red. I could go Not sure how exactly I'm supposed to tap. I can just go sack Peat Bog, Cabal Ritual, Sign in Blood, and then Manamorphose. I like it. Just go Peat Bog, Sign in Blood myself. There's a star. I still don't have anything going yet. Let's just go Manamorphose. Add red black. There's another Sign in Blood. Guess I'm sacking one of these. I'm just trying to go off here for sure. Oh, did I play this Sign in Blood? I was supposed to play the Cabal Ritual first. I was wondering why I didn't have enough mana. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, there's a Shred Memory. But I still don't have an... I mean, I could get first day of class and then try to find Chatterstorm, but that costs so much mana. I don't know if I have enough for that. I have 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. This would be 3, 4, 5 for first day of class, then another 3 for Intro to Prophecy, and then I would need to find Chatterstorm exactly off the Intro to Prophecy. I mean, I have a good chance to find it. I have 4 left in my deck and 41 cards, but then I'm basically needing to preordain into one. That's pretty greedy. I could start with Chromatic Star, draw. So again, I have 7 mana, 8 mana, 9, 10. So I can go Shred Memory, first day of class. That's 5 mana. Intro to Prophecy. That's 8 mana. I feel like I should go for it. And then if I hit Chatterstorm, I win. Alternatively, I can just play Chromatic Star. I'm going to go for it. YOLO. First day of class. So I can play first day of class now. Get Intro to Prophecy. And then go sack this. Intro to Prophecy. Suppose leave black in my mana pool. Does that make sense? No, I guess leaving green is fine. Chatterstorm. These are not Chatterstorm. So the Shred Memory, I just don't have enough mana this turn for it. All right, Chatterstorm on top. Yes. Nice. And that's 20 damage. Nice. So we got him. Took the greedy line and got there on the last card. Whew. Jesus, that was cutting it close. Sweet. Okay. So they have a bunch of duresses. That's how they're gonna fight. I don't think I want to change anything. That was an incredible greed line from me. Do I want to cut any number of Lotus Petals? They seem pretty good. I think they're better than Seething Song. Let's run it like this. Okay, I have a Peat Bog, I have Sign in Bloods, and I have Petal. I think this is good enough. It's not great, but I can cast Sign in Bloods to find more lands here. Not going to play a Lotus Petal out. Can play it out next turn. I go for Swamp, and then they're going to duress me, I suppose. Oh, Augur of Bolas is fine. Counterspell, that is not fine. Let's go Sign in Blood, Sulfur Vent, Petal, go. So I do have Pyroblast, but I can't stop a Duress right now. Ponder. Okay, they don't have Counterspell up. I don't have a bunch of mana yet. I just have 5 mana total and some card draw and a Pyroblast. And a couple first day of classes as well. I'm just going to need to keep drawing cards for now. It kind of sucks because I'm going to have to sacrifice one of my lands in order to sign in Blood or Night's Whisper here. I mean, I guess that's fine. I'm guaranteed going to hit this land draw. But I could just wait. I think it's better to Night's Whisper or to sign in Blood right now. Because if I go sign in Blood, go up to 9 cards, can go down to 8 cards, but then I'm going to have to discard. I don't love that. And I can't really play Manamorphoses that well yet. They have Ice Tunnel. I think I'll just wait. I'll wait another turn here. There's nothing that good that they can duress me yet. And if they just have to leave up counter, it's not bad. Augur of Bolas. I'm not going to spend like a sack of land or a Lotus Better to counter that. They don't have, and they missed. They don't have Counterspell up. They could have Echoing Decay or something. Now am I supposed to sack my Peat Bog and keep these around? I think now that's the line. Let's go Sign in Blood. Okay. Interesting. I still don't really have anything yet. I feel like I should use some rituals. Let's go Rite of Flame. They could have like a Hydroblast or something. Let's just go Manamorphose here. I just want to use these and draw more cards. I'm going to add black, red, draw. Let's just keep Manamorphosing for now. I don't know if I'm supposed to be utilizing all this, but I can draw into good stuff here. All right. I think I'm supposed to keep going. I guess I Manamorphose for Rite of Flame. Okay, there's a Night's Whisper. Now it's Rite of Flame. And then let's go Night's Whisper. I have this Pyroblast. I wonder if I need the 2 mana from this. I don't think so. I'd rather keep it around. Let's go Dark Writ, then Night's Whisper. Do I leave both my red mana floating? I don't know if it matters. Gonna just Night's Whisper here. There's another Night's Whisper. I think I'm just playing this right now, going to 10. This deck is pretty crazy. So now I kind of fizzle, but I can just play like Crevasse, Petal, go. I mean, I can also go up to 4 mana, 5 mana, 6, 7 mana, and then play First Day of Class into Intro to Prophecy. I already have Storm 10 this turn, which is really nice. And I have Pyroblast as well up. I'm just going to keep going for now and keep drawing a couple cards. I don't know if it's right. If it's right. Let's see if it's right. A flame. Let's go. Yeah, they do have the Blue Blast. I feel like I'm supposed to Pyroblast at this point. I could just let it resolve and keep my Pyroblast for their counterspell. I'm just going to let this resolve. think that's fine. Okay. Now I can just storm off again next turn, or maybe the turn after. Okay. There's a peat bog. They have a counterspell up, but sure. I don't really want to go in just off only 2 draws from Chromatic Stars. Why don't I just keep waiting? If all they have is just counterspell up, it's not that big of a deal. I'd rather wait. I still have 7 cards in hand. Now they're getting more islands in play though. I want to keep these stars around again for storm count. Maybe I should be cracking them to draw, but they just do literal nothing. We're just drawing lands, which actually isn't the worst because now I can make a bunch of mana, which is why these lands, now I see why these can be good, because as the game goes long, just having a bunch of lands where even if you have to sacrifice it, when every land produces 2 eventually, it does add up. Gurmag Angler. Okay, well that's a clock. They're not attacking with augurs at all. They want me to have to storm even more for me to be able to kill them. Okay, I think I need to do something now. There's not like that much I can do, but I can start drawing a couple cards here. Let's go add black mana, draw. There's another peat bog. I literally like can't do anything. I think I'm just gonna add 1 and then add black mana, draw. There's a Chatterstorm. Okay. So I should try to go off now, right? So let's go play Chromatic Star. I think I need to just go in now and play multiple first day of classes into Chatterstorm now that I drew it. So let's add black green, sack the green for red, draw. It's another land. Let's go first day of class. They're going to try to counter at some point here. Blue Blast. They also have counterspell. Okay. Another first day of class with Pyroblast backup. Do I need this 2 mana or can I keep my land around? So I'm going to need to go play Intro to Prophecy and then maybe continue playing spells. I don't know exactly what I'm going to find off Intro to Prophecy. So I think I should add 2 mana. I guess I could have just Lotus Petaled countered this. Maybe that would have been better. It's first day of class, Intro to Prophecy. I only have 1 mana floating right now though, so I do kind of need all the mana I can get. I don't even have really much extra mana to spare at all. Let's go add 3 mana. Intro to Prophecy, and then I can still go Lotus Petal Chatterstorm. And I have a swamp I could play. So if I draw a Dark Ritual, I have Storm Count 11. Okay, my Storm Count's 9 right now, and then 10, then I'm making 11. If I make 12 2/2s, they can block 3 of them, and then they're kind of in trouble at that point. They need Echoing Decay or Echoing Truth in their hand. Is there anything else I could draw to win with? I think I'm just supposed to keep one of these on top. And just go bottom top and then just hope it's good enough. I think that's all I can do. Bottom top. And then go I guess I can do I play Swamp, Dark Rit, Lotus Petal, Chatterstorm? Because then I don't have to use both my Lotus Petals. Sure. Swamp, Dark Rit, Lotus Petal, Chatter. Then I think I need to just attack with everything. So they can block three things. So they aren't dead. They go to two. And then if they have Echoing Truth or Echoing Decay, they clean up my board. Damn. Needed one more spell. I guess I could have bottomed both Dark Rituals because what did that really do? Nothing. Like if they have an answer, I lose. Double. Oh, they cycle fumes. Wow. Looks like we might have them. It looks like they needed to cycle into an answer. Don't do it. Oh my god. Jeez. I think I lose now. I wonder if they had this the whole time. I'm asking them if they had it. Jeez. Damn. They said, I said fun match well played. They said no, never fun versus Storm. I think for being a noob with Storm, I feel like I handled the match fairly well. I guess I should have bottomed both Dark Rituals there. When they cycled the fumes, I was like, I have this. I have it. It's pretty broken because fumes, you would think, oh, it's a good answer versus Chatterstorm, but it's actually not because of the way first day of class works in Storm. So the first token comes in, it's a 1/1. Do you want to do you want to use fumes yet? No, it gets +1/+1. Second one comes in, you don't use it, and then they get +1/+1 one at a time. So you can only kill one squirrel with fumes ever. So there's nothing you can do. So yeah, pretty rough. Damn, that was the most fun match so far. We've only beat mono blue random cards, and we've lost a mana man and barf. So we kind of getting destroyed by blue black. So I don't know how good this deck actually is because if you respect it with just cards like again Echoing Truth, Echoing Decay, and have good sideboard for the matchup, it gets pretty tough for Storm to win. But at the same time, these play patterns are pretty toxic of just like going off and just like sitting there, sitting there, sitting there. It's not that fun. So I still would love a ban. So yeah, sweet. Let's go round four. I'll see you there. All right, down to one and two. We're in round four. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. We just have a lot of mana. We need payoffs, but I think this is the keep. I'm not sure, but we'll see how it goes. Fun to experiment. Which land am I supposed to lead on? The one that produces black? Or I guess red for Manamorphose and Ride of Flame first? Not positive. I don't think it matters. I'm like likely to not do anything yet anyway. This is gonna be a tough matchup because I need to go off pretty hard if they just have a big board. But yeah, this hand is looking good. Gonna make a lot of mana soon. I might be able to go off as early as next turn. Need to find first day of class or a Chatterstorm so I can shred memory for the other one. And I have a bunch of mana now. So I can also intro to Prophecy to try to find one before the opponent does anything too crazy, but might already be too late for that. Lead the Stampede. Depending on what this is, yeah, I think I need to try to go off here because they're going to play at least one Well-Wisher right now. Oh no, they're going to play multiple. So yeah, I have to just try to go off next turn. Okay, is what it is. And then they can Korean Ranger their priest, play multiple well-wishers, and then I have to kill them, which is possible here, but it's gonna be tough. Timberwatch and another well-wisher. So they have 3 blockers, and we're gotta go for it. They're attacking. That is not right. They can win next turn anyway by just gaining life or tapping these. So let's see if we can. Oh, they have 3 blockers now because they can untap with Korean. Okay. So let's just try to play this as optimally as we can. We have to win this turn 100%. So I think I'm just gonna make mana. And then do I start with Seething Songs? Then I have to use 2 of my colored sources. Does that matter? I guess I start with Dark Ritual, Seething Song, Rite of Flame, Manamorphose, Shred Memory for first day of class. I'll just tap like this, and then I'll use red mana for the second Seething Song. I guess I should have Rite of Flamed first. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. I have infinite red mana here. Again, I'm just doing all this now because I know I need to try to go off this turn 100%. Manamorphose. Should I add green black? Or do I need to add black black? I think green black is fine here. There's another Rite of Flame. Doesn't really do anything. Let's transmute Shred Memory. Get first day of class. Get Intro to Prophecy. I think I would like an Environmental Science here. I guess I can Rite of Flame first. Doesn't matter. First day of class. I also have this Lotus Petal for Storm. Intro to Prophecy. Play it. There's another Shred Memory. So I have to keep that and then just get Chatterstorm, but that's not quite enough. Because they're going to gain infinite here. Let's see. Is it enough? Because this is Storm 8, and then I'm going to Storm 9 with Petal, and then Chatterstorm, make 10 tutus with haste. Oh, I'm just a little bit short. And then they're going to start gaining a bunch of life. Oh, it's so close. It is so close. So I can Lotus Petal for black and then transmute Chatterstorm. I kind of need to draw to top deck. Like, it feels good to still make 10 tutus with haste, but then if the opponent plays reasonably well, I still lose. Because they can just go block 1 with Well-Wisher, go to 2, then untap, gain like 10, and then attack me for lethal. Okay, let me double check this. Storm count is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 elves in play. If I attack with everything, they can just use Quirion, block with Birchlore. Then they're gonna have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elves. They can give plus 14. I mean, what if I get Shred Memory first day of class, but then don't attack with literally everything? What if I attack with like 6 tutus with haste here? I don't feel like that's good enough either. I feel like just bottoming both, I'm just gonna lose though. Because even if I hit a Night's Whisper, what are my chances of winning? I feel like not great. So if I make 10 tutus with haste, What happens if I attack with 5 of them? They just take 10. And they can't kill me though? And then they get to untap with double Timberwatch activation. Alright. This is real close. I'm just not exactly sure what to do here. Definitely bottoming this. So again, Lotus Petal up to 9, and then Chatterstorm make 10 things. So what if they attacked? They don't need to block anything. Let's say I attack with 5. I have 5 blockers. They attack here, here, here. They attack with everything, even the well-wishers. And then I go block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm taking 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 2 plus 16 is 18 damage. So I can only attack with 4 things. I think I just need to bottom. That was brutal. I just didn't think I could win if I just made 10 2/2s with haste. I just didn't think it was enough. All right, let's do this. I think that's all I want. What am I supposed to take out here? Do I just cut Rite of Flame, maybe, in this matchup? I kind of like that. I could just cut 2 Cabal Ritual because it takes a little longer to get. I guess I just cut 1. It takes a little longer to get to Threshold. I kind of want the black mana, and then I have Seething Song for the red. Alright. Again, kind of just sideboarding randomly because I don't have that much experience. Wonder if I could have won that game. Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping. This has potential for, you know, even a turn 2, like going off on turn 2, potentially more likely turn 3. They mulligan to 6. Also, I have the gut shots now just to like really slow them down. If I can just gut shot like a Priest of Titania, they can't like go off like they did last game without Priest. I see a lot of Elves lists, they play 3 Priest of Titania, and I just think that's crazy. This has still been a super fun league. Can't believe Barf got us on the cycle. Okay, Mystic, and there's a Night's Whisper. That's great draw. Let's play that. And there's a Gut Shot. I could Gut Shot this, but I think I'd rather just like Gut Shot a Priest of Titania or something. All right, let's wait. I can also, it's good to wait because I can use it to add Storm. Okay, well that's something I want to Gut Shot. I mean, it would have been good to keep them off mana as well, but I think I just can kill this. Okay. There's a Dark Writ. I feel like I'm supposed to try to go off here because I can make a lot of mana and then Intro to Prophecy, try to find the Chatterstorm. And I can draw 1, 2, oops, let's not play that yet. All right, I think I do this. Let's just go in. Don't know if I need to yet, but I'm doing it, I guess. Let's go Chromatic Star, add red. There's a Shred Memory. Okay, so now I just need to add as much mana as possible. Let's go Seething Song, Manamorphose. I think I'm adding black, black here. Black, black, Manamorphose. I guess I can add red, green. And there's a natural drawn Chatterstorm. Cast Lotus Petal, cast Lotus Petal. Gut shot this for life. I can go first day of class, get intro to prophecy. So I have 5, 6, 7 mana. So if I go 3 mana, I have 4 left. I can still go second first day of class, Chatterstorm. So let's do that. Let's just transmute. Oh no, I guess I can just get second Chatterstorm here as well. Is fine. It's just easier. Chatterstorm and then just go Chatterstorm. I guess I don't even need to. That was just lethal. Nice. So that was a turn 3 win with a gut shot. Okay, nice. The deck is powerful. I have gut shots as interaction now. It's pretty sweet. Elves has to mulligan a lot. Let's run it. Again, I'm not sure if this is the good version of the deck. This is just the first one that I'm trying. Yeah. This is gonna be a keep. No one drop from elves? What is happening? Just lead crevasse, go. Now I just need to find first day of class. I have some draws. I might just try to go off next turn. Yeah, I have a lot of mana and a lot of draws. So I think I'm supposed to. Yeah, I'm supposed to just start playing spells. I don't want them to get a bunch of mana next turn. So let's go Dark Ritual. This adds green, black. Why don't I just start Chromatic Star, add red, draw another Seething Song. Let's go Manamorphose, add red, black. There's a Night's Whisper. Okay, so let's add black, green. I need to be really careful about my mana here. I guess I have 2 more Chromatic Stars, so that's 4 mana. Guess I'm just leaving the black mana floating for now because I'm gonna Night's Whisper. I make 10 mana. Oh no, I don't make near 10 mana. I have 6. Let's just play another Seething Song. I have 8 mana. Let's go Night's Whisper. There's Sign in Bloods I can't cast. That's pretty awkward. I guess I add black on the first one, and then I can add green on the second one. There's a Manamorphose. Nice. So now Manamorphose. Do I add black green or black black? It's pretty close. So if I add black black, I'll have 3 mana left, and I can still Chromatic Star into Chatterstorm. So I guess I'm adding black black. There's no downside that I see. And there's first day of class. Nice. I guess that was a downside. Drawing first day of class off the top. So now I can just go Chromatic Star, first day of class, into Chatterstorm, and that's lethal. Nice. Turn 2 win here, is it? I think this is a turn 2 win. Now we go first day of class. Add green. Chatterstorm for 11, attack for 22. Nice. Squirrels got there against elves. Look at that. That was pretty sick. For whoever stuck around, you got to see the real power of the deck there. That was dope. Nice. Got the match against Jaspera, advance to 2-2. Let's try to end with a positive record here. And yeah, we almost had Barf there. Mana Man just wrecked us, but that was pretty sweet in match 4. That showcased what the deck is capable of. All right, see you in round 5. All right, round 5, 2 and 2. Would you like to play first? Yes. Gonna keep this hand. We have mana. We have a draw spell. We have a Chatterstorm. This hand looks sweet. This could just be like a turn 2 Chatterstorm hand. Turn 1 Peat Bog. Turn 2 just like Ritual, Night's Whisper, Lotus Petal, Chatterstorm. Oh, it's the mirror. Oh god. Okay, there's a Night's Whisper. Why don't I start with just Swamp, Dark Writ, Night's Whisper. Okay, there's a Cabal Writ. So I think I'm supposed to go add 2 mana, Cabal Ritual, Night's Whisper again. Okay, there's a Shred Memory and a Dark Ritual. That just might be enough. I mean, I'm going all in at this point and just hope my opponent can't go all in. I haven't calculated exactly what I can do yet. Dark Ritual. I can Shred Memory for first day of class, and then I have 1 mana left. And I go Lotus Petal, Rite of Flame, go up to 3 mana. I'm 1 mana short, aren't I? No. I'm 1 mana short. Shred Memory, I have 1 mana floating, and then I Lotus Petal up to 2 mana, Rite of Flame up to 3 mana, and then I'm 1 mana short. So what I can do is I can get first day of class and then just not play it and then just try to have a small first day of class into Chatterstorm next turn. Oh, it was so close. I have Storm 5. I don't really want to waste it. So again, Transmutation of Memory, 1 mana, Lotus Petal, make red mana, then make 2 mana, then cast first day of class, and I still have 1 mana. Damn it. Alternatively, I can go just play Petal, play Chatterstorm right now, make 7 1/1s. It's just not going to do it, right? So what if I just get first day of class pass? Next turn, I have up to 4, 5, 6 mana. I can go first day of class, Rite of Flame, Lotus Petal, Chatterstorm, another spell, make a bunch of 2/2 hastes. I guess that's what I'm doing. It sucks. Just 1 mana short. This is definitely the mirror though. Guess I could have waited 1 more turn, but I was really just trying to draw cards. I wasn't really trying to fully go off. Are they gonna... What? Why'd they play Lotus Petal? And they didn't sack Geothermal Crevasse if they're gonna play Lotus Petal? Maybe they misclicked? Dark Writ. Okay, they're going off. This is their turn too as well. Shocking that they did not sack this. They don't care about the mana? Are they just gonna like play a Manamorphose and a Night's Whisper here and then pass? Oh, Galvanic Relay. That's a card we don't have. Okay, so they're gonna go off next turn. Oh, I actually can't. I can't even fully go off because of my mana colors. So I need. Yeah, this sucks. I'm gonna have to Intro to Prophecy to try to find something. So let's go cast. Cast. I guess I'm sacking the peat bog. Do I need to? No, I don't need to yet. Let's go Seething Song. First day of class. Intro to Prophecy. I don't want to use all my red mana, so now I actually will have to use my black mana because I do want to find Manamorphose or something. So let's go sack this, intro, leave 1/1 floating, I guess. So there's a Sign in Blood. But if I play Swamp Sign in Blood, then I only have 1 mana left, and I would need to draw a Lotus Petal in the top 2. But if I just bottom, then I only have 1 out. So I think I'm just going to draw the Sign in Blood and then hope to get there. Oh, so close. Just 1 mana short all day here. Damn. Feels bad. They're going to go off for sure here. Maybe I should be playing this card. Now it kind of makes sense what they did. Oh, also, my build does not have any copies of Faithless Looting. That's probably wrong. I should probably have 1 or 2 copies. I just messed this game up, I think. I mean, yes and no. I think my first turn was fine. I was just 1 mana short. There's nothing I could have really done. And then on this second turn, I could have bottomed the Sign in Blood. I guess I would have hit the Manamorphose and then been able to Chatterstorm. So yeah, I guess I messed up, but we'll see if it would have mattered because it still wasn't a lethal Chatterstorm, and it looks like we're about to get lethal tiered, almost assuredly. They just need to find Chatterstorm and then they have it. Yeah, maybe Galvanic Relay is where it's at. So as far as sideboarding, I can bring in Duress. Oh, they have Sandstone Needle as well. It's another card I thought about playing. Maybe they don't have any basics. They discard Double Relay. They first day of class. Are they going to cast Intro to Prophecy? No, they're just going to Chatterstorm here. Okay. I conceded, but it's making them make all the Chatterstorms first. Okay. That sucked because we were just 1 mana off. It looked really bad, but we were just so close so many times. Echoing Decay, Duress. Weather the Storm is interesting. Because if they go off like Storm 10, I can just play Weather the Storm. But then they still have a board of 2/2s, so I don't like that. Alright, 3 cards. I think Shred Memory is a little slow. I just want to naturally draw the combo. I can get a little greedy and board out like some stars, but the mana is really rough. Again, I'm just going to take out some of the bigger rituals. I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to be sideboarding. Just going to try to minimally sideboard here and not disrupt my own plan too much. Let's get this out of here. Would you like to play first? Yes. Definitely keep this hand. I guess I could have led with Crevasse so I can start playing stars out. I don't even think I want to Sign in Blood yet. I think I'm just going to wait. I have Echoing Decay up, which is just so nice. Like if they go for an early win, then I just get to Echoing Decay all their squirrels. They run that out. Maybe I should be doing that more often. I'm not really sure. I wanted to leave up Echoing Decay as early as possible to play around them going for an early win. They could always duress into an early win, but I doubt it. There's just also not really the good storm hate that there is in other formats in Pauper. All right, I don't really have anything going on yet. Why don't I just start with a Sign in Blood now? Because I still have Echoing Decay up. All right, I'm just gonna keep waiting. This, again, specifically because of this card. Like, are they just gonna try to go off here? Hopefully. No. They're gonna duress in to go off. So there's nothing I can do here. If they have it, they just have it. If they have duress into the combo, then is what it is. I play first day of class right now. Interesting. They're gonna play a bunch of rituals? No. They're just getting an intro to prophecy. I might want to go off here. I guess they could have Echoing Decay as well. Sign in Blood. Feel like I'm supposed to start going in. There's a Knight's Whisper. Don't love this. There's a Duress. I don't have that much mana here. They have an Intro to Prophecy in hand. Deciding if I should sack one of these. My guess is no. Why don't I just add black, draw a card. It's a Dark Writ. Can still add black, green. It's just Duress right now. So they have another first day of class. They're planning to just cast an Intro to Prophecy to try to find what they need. I think if I just take first day of class now, they can't do much. Like what? All they have is rituals. They can just chat, make it like do a smaller chatter storm. So let's just take first day of class. Star, Petal. I don't even need to play Petal. Okay. Pass. I'm not in a rush here. Gotta keep track of what they have in hand though, for sure. They're just gonna play an Intro to Prophecy. Okay. This is such a funny mirror. They bottom and play Star. 6 cards in hand, so it's these and an unknown. There is the Chatterstorm. Okay. So now I want to just do as much as possible. I'm just gonna go all in here. Sack, sack. And then let's just Dark Writ. Rite of Flame. I think I should have the win here. Lotus Petal. Can add another red mana for blue. There's a Dark Writ. Sweet. Chromatic Star. First day of class. This should be pretty trivial. First day of class. Yeah. And then I could have just played a third first day of class and then a Chatterstorm, and then all my squirrels would be 4/4s. That was the early concession though, because what if I didn't have it yet? Okay. So they did see the Echoing Decay. We saw Duress out of the opponent. I think we're fine to just run it. Just the combo mirror here. Can I still 3-2 this league? That'd be nice. I'm actually going to keep this hand. They kept 7. This hand's a little sketchy, but I think it's worth keeping. I can wait on this Duress. I mean, maybe not if they just go off early, but maybe I was supposed to try to do better than this, but who knows? This hand seems reasonable. If I was to draw a land in the first 2 draw steps, this hand I think becomes pretty good. Chromatic Sphere, tap land. Interesting. I feel like generally I would not take that line. All right, I'm gonna Duress and Peat Bog now. So I think I can just. Oh, they have a Galvanic Relay. I guess I'm just taking Chatterstorm though, right? Because Galvanic Relay is not really guaranteed to do anything, but Chatterstorm does. And they can always go make a bunch of mana next turn, Chatterstorm, and then also Galvanic Relay. Although if I just take Relay, they don't really do much, but then they're pretty close to drawing just to finding first day of class and killing me. I think I'm better off just taking this. Drawing the Peat Bog there was incredible. Because now I can also start playing like Sign in Bloods and Night's Whispers and stuff. I can also run out this star whenever. Oh wow, Rite of Flame? They're gonna just Galvanic Relay here, I guess. That's fine. Oh, they have another Peat Bog in their hand. They should crack this first, right? Oh, they're just Galvanic Relaying for 3? That is fine. Duress, Dark Ritual, Sphere. I mean, those are good cards. So did I just close out their hand that we knew another card from? I don't think so. I think they played everything we knew about. Okay. Well, another Peat Bog was a fantastic draw for us. I mean, there is a world where I could go. They're gonna Duress me here. Could go Seething. I could go sack Sulfur Vent, add 2 mana with Peat Bog, Seething Song, Night's Whisper myself. So I go 4 mana, 6 mana, down to 4 mana with Night's Whisper, then Chromatic Star. I think I like just playing a Sign in Blood here. Okay, there's a Shred Memory and another Sign in Blood. I think I'm just going to try to set up for next turn. They're probably going to have to take the Shred Memory with Duress. I don't know if they can really do anything. They only have 2 cards in hand. Yeah, they can Dark Ritual, Spear, Duress, but I'm not sure how much that actually does. Feeling pretty decent here. So does the opponent not play Sign in Blood and Night's Whisper? I feel like those cards are strong. Yeah, they just snap off the Shred Memory. They Dark Rip, Sphere, and then nothing else. Or I guess they crack these spheres. Chatterstorm for like 4 or something. They have 4 cards in hand. They should crack this other sphere first, obviously. Or stop going off. First day of class into Chatterstorm. That might not be enough. It's only going to be 10 power. And then I'm going to try to go off and I have a bunch of mana. Oh, Manamorphose. Oh god. And then into Chatter. Concede? That's way too early. I didn't know if I was going to go off. Can I go back to the game? That's way too early. That was, oh, they only had lands? I don't, I mean, I guess my hand was stocked versus nothing. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see if we would have gone off. So it's kind of hard to do it, talking it out, but this is kind of cool. So we would go add two, so 6 mana, 4 black, go Seething Song, go to 3 black, 5 red, so 8 mana. Night's Whisper, draw 2, Night's Whisper again to 6 mana, and Moto's not going to let me draw any more cards, so we'll never know. Classic. Magic Online is a quality program, huh? Okay, well, 3-2 the league. Let's just go to the actual list here. So, again, I don't have that much experience. Those were my first 5 matches with the deck. I wonder if 1 to 2 copies of Faithless Looting would be good. Maybe the build is reasonable. Shred Memory seemed a little bit too expensive. But maybe it's just necessary in order to find, you need to find both these cards. So yeah, again, maybe it is just necessary. I can't believe I 3-2'd that league. Like, I felt like it didn't do that great. We barely lost against Barf. I mean, I guess I was pretty close to 4-1ing the league. We almost beat Barf. Crazy. That was a fun one. I really just don't know where to go. I just need to like see more lists, and I think as people continue to play and develop this deck, and I look at multiple lists, I'm gonna take something from this list, take something from this list. Oh, I like this. Maybe add a looting or two, maybe not, but just kind of pick and choose what I like, play the deck a little bit more. But honestly, this isn't exactly my style of deck to play. I just wanted to, get my chatter storming in while I can because it's pretty silly, honestly. While I don't know if it's the best deck right now, I think the play pattern is very unhealthy. So I could see it getting banned for that reason. But my channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. Again, link in the description below to subscribe. You can also click the dog in the bottom right. He should be right next to me right here to sub. Throw a like on this video. This Chatterstorm League was fun. Hope you had a good time. And yeah, I feel like for my first games playing the deck, I feel like I played reasonably well. So I'm happy with the league. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Peace.